Alright, so yesterday I was 297.8, and today is day 30, so tomorrow we'll know how much I lost in 30 days, because, the morning. Anyway, 297.2, so that's down 0.6. 297.2. Alright. Here's my outfit of the day. We're down over 10 pounds since the start. My 306 calorie lunch. I did not eat breakfast, but I need to eat something before I go grocery shop. I pretty much ate most of my breakfast foods, so we just went straight to lunch. Anyway, I've got my zero calorie Milo sweet tea, and I put my poop scoop in there, which is like for my IBS stuff. It's polyethylene glycol, whatever, that's what it is. So I put a scoop of that in there because we're supposed to have one per day, and then I put just a teensy bit of the agave 0 calorie sugar, or not agave, why am I saying agave? No, the monk fruit. Anyway, so I put a teensy bit in that, and then I used my frother to stir it all together so that it would mix well. Then I have got 3 gluten-free chicken. It is this brand. My fridge is a little messy. I don't know what that is. I'm going to clean that. But anyway, so yeah, no antibiotics, a lot healthier, and it's gluten-free. So, yeah. And I just do it in the air fryer, so there's no oils. I didn't remember. When did I get this? I forgot I got that. Y'all, I don't remember getting that. Maybe my husband got it from me from Walmart. I bet he did. I can make some more smoothies. Anyway, and then I have got some of the sweet potato fries, and I've still got some of the sweet potato fries left. They're starting to get a little freezer ice on the bottom, but I still got a little bit left. Y'all, I only cut up 2 sweet potatoes, and it's lasted this long. So I'm definitely going to do that again. It is worth the time and effort to cut those up. I still haven't even went into my popsicles. I haven't had a single one yet, and I still have some street corn. But anyway, yeah, so all I do with that is I do a little bit of spray of the Nature's Promise canola oil, just a quick one. And then I do some sea salt, and that's it. So, and then I've got 2 servings of ketchup, and it's 20 calories each, so 40 calories. When I scan the bottle, it logs it weird, so I just put the amount on there to match what the actual calories are. So, anyway, this is going to be my lunch. I'm going to go eat it before it gets cold. So just want to say I'm so proud of myself because I got back from the chiropractic, and then I was like, okay, I need to fix me something to eat because I'm getting hungry. I don't want to make poor decisions and like go to the grocery store first and get a bunch of stuff. So anyway, but when I had this in, it was like 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Okay, I've got like really bad ADHD. I did take my meds this morning, so that may have helped, but it probably helped a lot. But anyway, when I put it in, I was like, let me see if the dishwasher is empty, because I had my husband unload it yesterday. So I was like, did he unload it? So I opened it up. It was empty. I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my dish that I used yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and put it away. And then I loaded the dishwasher with the second round. So that is going. And then I cleaned out the side of the sink that was really messy, and I separated all the dishes. So now I have the hand wash ones that I have to do. So it is 2 sink loads, which is what I predicted. Because I got really, really behind. But then I still had time left before the food was going to be done. So I took the sponge and I cleaned off all the counters over here where you saw me videotape it. Y'all, it was piled with dishes for a while, which is why y'all were not seeing my kitchen. But anyway, so I wiped off the countertops. I wiped off where the toaster is at. Finally cleaned my scale, which I had not been putting any like food directly on the scale, but it was messy. It had stuff all over it. So I cleaned all of that up, and yesterday or not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I cleaned the living room, swept all the place. So the house is starting to get back in order. We can make some more creative, fun videos. Once it starts looking good, I can maybe do some like cook with me's or something like that if y'all are interested. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for, instead of going and watching a show for the 12 minutes, I actually like just cleaned the kitchen. And it made a big difference. So my husband even came in here and he put the cleaning stuff in the dishwasher and then started it to run it. So I was like, all right, today's going to be a good day. Neck and shoulder are still hurting even though I went to the chiropractic and I finished eating. And I asked my husband if he'd go on a walk with me. And he's like, yeah. And then I was like, Bear, you want to go on a walk? He got so excited. So now he's in his little vest and he's ready to go. But Hubs does want me to just like spend some time with them, so I'm not going to be filming it all. We're just going to go for a walk now. But I did see another study or whatever that's saying that walking for 30 minutes after a meal and like keeps your body from doing a big insulin spike. So I'm hoping that will be the case because I do get tired after I eat a lot, especially if it's a big volume meal. So we're going to go enjoy ourselves. It is cold out, so we've got our jackets on. I changed into some tennis shoes. My ankle's still swollen, but it's mostly just been swelling at night, and then it goes down by morning. So I'm going to put this away. He's locking up the door, and we're going to go see how long we walk. Maybe with my big man beside me, my big 6'4" baby. The other dogs won't be as vicious and we can go further. It has been a success. There's cows. Are we going to keep going? See the cows. We made it past the dogs that bark and come to the edge of the yard. A donkey has been spotted. A donkey. Oh, is that 2 donkeys? Oh, we got a staring cow. The cow is staring at us. Who are these people? And naughty because another dog came up and wants to follow, but he can be territorial. So I told my husband, I said, go ahead, I'll stay with the other dog. Come here, doggy. Come here. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. You're good. He's nice, but he's been used to not living at an apartment. He doesn't have to socialize. Yeah. It's okay, Bear. I'm coming. I'm coming. Go on. Oh, goodness. All right. So anyway, I looked it up, and we've done 0.9 miles one way. So it'll be almost 2 miles when we get home. I'm still carrying the poop bag. All right, I think, nope, that dog. Now I got 2 dogs following. That one turned right back around. Hey, cutie. Hey. I already pet this one. Hopefully they won't follow the whole time. He's so cute. That looks like a mountain lion. You see that in the distance? It looks like a mountain. Oh my. I'm finally home, but let me tell you. So I told my husband to walk ahead with Bear because we were getting trailed by that dog, the white dog. And so he did. I don't know if I told him to get ahead and then wait for me, but either way, common sense, you do not leave your wife behind. So I'm over here walking as fast as I can. I can tell you I was going at least 3 miles per hour because it felt like I was on the treadmill. Hot, sweaty. And I'm like, Steven, slow down, slow down. But he's deaf. He's deaf. Not literally, but also literally. He does have hearing loss. He needs hearing aids. But anyway, I'm like, slow down, let me catch up. And then I can't even see him. So then I'm calling for him. I'm like, Steven, I can't see you. And then I have more dogs telling me. And then there's a dog that looks like it's mean and might actually attack me, follow me. And I'm like, I cannot find my husband. And then I'm walking, and then a neighbor, I was like, yep, my husband went ahead of me. He's like, I saw a guy with the dog. I said, yep, that's mine. That's mine. Leaving me behind. So I come back. He's sitting in the yard. Already got Bear's vest off. How long you been here? Couple minutes. You didn't think to stop and wait for your wife? I was like, I told you to get ahead and wait. He's like, I didn't hear the wait part. I was like, well, it's common sense. Don't leave your wife behind. Oh, my goodness. He looks at me and has the audacity to say, it was a noble sacrifice that I kept the dogs away from my dog because they were telling me instead of them. I was like, noble sacrifice. It's like, I have asthma. I have asthma. I did take one puff of the inhaler before we went because it is cold outside and I didn't know how far we were going to go. And we went to the end of the road and it's like it dead ends. So, yeah, so that was 1.8 miles down. I don't think I'm going to do that again today. But Bear loved it, always. I had to carry his poop bag. No dog, just me on the road with the poop bag. Yep. So I'm thirsty. I'm going to finish the rest of my tea because I did not finish it before I left. Love you, Bear. He's sniffing at my pants. You smell other doggies on me? Is that what it is? It's so funny, too, because I think I recorded when I told him to go ahead. So it'll be funny if I did say stay, once, like get ahead and wait. Or I'll catch up. That's probably what I actually said. I'll catch up. But that means if I say I'll catch up, you have to go slow enough for me to catch up. Oh, man. I'm in his little office. We got a bunch of movies, board games, all that. There's another one over there. We built the shelves ourselves a while back. Because this house did not come with a bunch of storage. We needed downsized dishes, too. He started pulling the china plates out because we were running out of room. So he was pulling the china plates out and put them in another spot. Because we built these shelves, too. So he pulled out china and started stacking it right here so it wouldn't be in the way. We have a ridiculous amount of silverware, and there's still some that I haven't even gotten out yet. A bunch of silverware. And there's a whole thing of them in the dishwasher, too. So I still got two sinkfuls of pots and pans and plasticware that needs to be washed and put away. Dishwasher's still going, so I guess we made good enough time if the dishwasher cycle's still on. And that started before I ate, so we didn't wait too long after I ate to go. I'm going to turn on my fan because now I'm hot. I took a paper towel bath as soon as I got in here. That's where you just wet a paper towel and wipe off all the sweat. I did that. But I need to edit videos really bad because I'm getting behind. But they should be fairly short. I don't think I did a lot of vlogging stuff in the other videos. So, alright, I'm going to do that and drink my tea in my... It's my next meal, or you could even say a snack, but it's quite large in volume. I got it on a good little medium-sized plate. But anyway, all I really wanted was these two little pieces of chocolate clusters. They have almonds and caramel, which I really love. But I knew that that would spike my insulin and then make me hungry and, you know, bad choices when you're hungry like that. So I have been watching Nico Physique, whatever the channel is on YouTube. He critiques people's meals always in a very positive light, like even if someone has 6 donuts for breakfast, which is insane and they're clearly rage baiting, but they actually eat it, so I mean it's only doing them damage. But anyway, it's still super helpful for people that are watching, and one of the things that I keep hearing him talk about is if you're going to have a sweet treat, pair it with some like fiber and some healthy fats, which his favorite one is always suggesting people eat avocados. I don't think I've ever had an avocado. I think that's what they make guacamole out of, and it is not appealing to me in the least. So I don't think I'm going to be having any avocado anytime soon. I might try it eventually. But anyway, so I wanted a sweet treat. And so I was like, okay. I was pretty sure the fiber was part of it. And then I was like, all right, let me Google this and look it up. Like how to reduce, what should I pair with a sweet treat to reduce an insulin spike? Because I was also watching a video last night where a guy was talking about it, about obesity. And he's like, it's not as simple as calories in, calories out, like people think that it is. A lot of it is actually about your body fat itself will cause you to, like, even if you are eating and counting your calories, your body wants you to be like a certain weight. So it's going to manage your energy. So it can lower your basal metabolic rate. If the insulin signal is like eat, we need food, we need food, we need food, it can lower your basal metabolic rate in order to compensate if you're like starving yourself, so that your body needs less to like run off of. So that's why sometimes people can wind up getting to a point where they do like plateau and they can't lose any more weight because their body just basically slows down their metabolism so that it gets what it wants. But the thing that it does is it's all about your insulin that makes you either have you have the hunger hormone. So you're either going to eat, you're going to give a temptation to eat and increase your calories in order to give the insulin what it wants, like because it's sending a signal to your body. Or eventually you're going to lower your natural BMR. So anyway, what you do to reduce that is you control the signal, which is the insulin thing. And so you don't want to have something that's like straight sugar, because that is going to send that like insulin signal. And so you want to make sure that you always balance it out so that you're not getting those insulin spikes. So one of the things is taking a walk after you eat is good. It'll help lower it. But also slowing down how long it takes your body to process the sugar so that it's not like an instant hit of a bunch of sugar. And the way that you do that is you pair it with like healthy fats and fiber. So it was a long video. I can find it for y'all. I'll find it now and tell you which one it was, but it was like an actual doctor that was explaining it, and I was like, that makes sense, because yes, calories in, calories out does work, but it's not the full picture. And even people that have lost a lot of weight, they're kind of blunt in the way that they say, like, put the fork down, all that, but there's so much more to it, and a lot of it has to do with what food you're eating. And he even showed studies where something as small as changing the order in which you eat the food can make a big difference. So like one of the things that I've always done, like if I go to restaurants and stuff, is I eat the carbs first. I get full really quickly, and then I just save the rest for later. But what you actually want to do is eat the carbs last, because then you have the protein and the fiber already in your stomach before it hits, so that it's not doing like an instant absorption where the only thing it's got is the sugary treat. So literally just switching the order in which you eat the foods on your plate can make an actual difference. It is wild, but he's the guy that wrote the obesity code or something like that. I'm going to have to look in my video history, and I watch a lot of videos, so it might take me a second to find it. But anyway, so then I was like, all right, what do I got? I've got these little crackers, and I don't know if these were whole grain or not. They came in like a little kit together, and then it has some smoked turkey, and then some mild cheddar cheese, some hard cheese. And so I just did 5 of those. So like a little adult Lunchable with that. And then I did an apple, because that's going to give me some more fiber. And the cheese is like the healthy fat. And then the protein is coming from the turkey. But there's also more good stuff with the almonds that's in the chocolate. So yeah, all of this stuff was to balance out one serving size of these little chocolates, which is just 2 little tiny chocolates. But I thought that that would be a good decision for me to make, and it's already 3:36 in the afternoon, and all I've had is what I had for my breakfast lunch, because I didn't do breakfast. So yeah, this is like a snack, but it's big enough for me to think of it as a meal, but it's less than 400 calories. Okay, so the guy's name is Jason Fung. Jason, and then Fung is Fung. And I watched How to Lower Blood Sugar Without Cutting Carbs. And I also watched Why Do We Get Fat Part 2, the insulin. Oh, it's the insulin, stupid is the title. And then the other one is Why Do We Get Fat Part 1, the biggest lie in obesity medicine. So those are the ones that I watched. I just discovered the guy, so he might say some kooky stuff in some of his videos. I've only watched 3, so that's what I'm going off of, but it did make sense to me. So anyway, I'm going to eat the snack. I am currently editing my video for the day 27, which was the 6th of December. So I'm a little behind, but yeah, I'm editing my video here. Parade day is what I'm doing. And eating my snack. I still am on the same cup of I almost said cup of coffee. No, it's just tea. I've got like 1 swallow left. So I will probably, because it's like 0 sugar, but they're using like a sugar substitute, so I don't need to be having sweet tea all the time. So I will probably, well, I ran out of water bottles though. I didn't go grocery shopping yet. That's what I need to do still today, is go grocery shopping. So I might do that after I edit my videos. But yeah, I need to switch over to water for at least until dinner. I need to switch over to water. But anyway, hopefully the stuff I just broke down was helpful to y'all. But I'm going to eat this, enjoy it, and then finish editing my videos at the same time. So I just got my food allergy test back. So I am mildly, she said it was mild, like food allergies for these 3 items. Okay. Tomatoes. I don't eat tomatoes. However, I do like tomato sauce for like pizza, lasagna, all those fun things. Ketchup is like my one condiment. Oh my goodness. And then the other one is banana. Yep, I love banana. So that sucks. And then the other one, egg whites. Egg whites. Wait, that means I can't have regular eggs either, honey. Because they have yolk. I mean, I can have the yolk, but I don't want just the yolk. My goodness. So there goes an everyday staple. No more eggs. Why? I mean, I wanted to know. At least now I know. But my goodness. I've been having ketchup like every day. I've been having egg whites or just eggs like every day. No wonder why I'm constantly bloated and inflamed. Yeah, so I guess we're going to knock out those items. At least it's only 3. Man, what do people use as an egg substitute in like cakes and stuff? I don't even know how you go about that. Y'all let me know if any of y'all are mildly allergic or allergic to eggs. I never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. Yeah. But this makes sense now why, even though I was eating whole foods, I was still having issues. And I do have, like, I'm fat, of course, so belly's a belly, but I have like a permanently distended stomach. I thought that it was gluten, but apparently it's these things. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. Um, but yeah, I know now. So I guess I need to avoid those things. Yeah, eggs. That's shocking. Shocking. Okay. I love bananas. I don't eat them by themselves though. I like them in things like banana bread or smoothies. I can do a smoothie without a banana, I guess. I've done it before. Um, Tomato. That's the hard one. So I'm gonna have to do anytime I want pizza now, it's gonna have to be Alfredo sauce. Um, I have one pizza left in the fridge that has like pizza sauce, like tomato sauce. Um, yeah, that's shocking. I wonder what is in enchilada sauce because I got some of that. I haven't used it yet, and my husband's not going to eat it, so I could return the can, but I don't even think I have the grocery receipt. Yeah, I'm really glad it was only three things and that they're mild. But man, what the three things? My goodness. Tomatoes, bananas, and egg whites. I already had ketchup, which was an offender today, so I'm gonna have my egg and banana offenders too. For the last time. I got this. I understand what we're saying. Dinner, I have one little piece of garlic bread, and then I have a tiny bowl of chicken Alfredo, and then I have my little hydration drink. I need to go get some waters. Our water tastes like dirt, so I do buy bottled water. And then I got another cookie. I also had two more little halves of banana bread while I was there. So I might regret it since I do have the allergen to the banana, but I'm like, I'm going to have it one last time. And then, of course, cookies have eggs. So we'll see. But it's a mild like allergen, so it will not cause any deathly harm. It basically just makes me bloated, and I might have diarrhea. So it's fine. But yeah, I do plan on laying off for the things that she told me. But tonight we're gonna eat it. All right. So I thought maybe the test is wrong. The test was right. I am feeling it. I am feeling it. Yeah. So eggs and bananas. I I do not recall feeling any issues after the ketchup, and I think that's probably just because the amount of the actual tomato that was in the ketchup, um, probably not that much, because I only had like two tablespoons worth of ketchup. Um, but the banana, it's so weird. It's like so I was like, oh, I'm gonna have the like my last piece of banana bread, and it's like the goodbye. So I really let myself enjoy it. But even as I was eating it, I started to feel like, oh, oh. But I'm like, this has got to be like psychosomatic because it's not like it's had time to travel down to my stomach and do anything. Um, but now it's like 3 hours later after having those cookies and the banana bread. And y'all saw what I had for dinner. I didn't have like a super voluminous meal. Um, like it was that small little bowl. I mean, it is a tiny bowl. It's not even like cereal bowl size. It's small. So that was like my noodles and the little piece of bread. I am feeling it in my stomach. Like it hurts. It hurts. It's making my back even hurt. Because it's like, I guess it's just like making me bloat even more that I'm already bloated. And it does not feel good. It feels like my stomach is being squeezed. Um, and I've had digestive issues all my life, and so I never associated it with healthy foods, you know, tomato, banana, egg whites. Like, no, never would have thought. I thought I would have these issues because the food was greasy or I overate, and that what was making my stomach hurt is overeating. Um, but clearly, yeah, the doctor is right. So it's not a like what you call a true allergy because it's not going to make me break out into hives or anything like that. It's not. I looked up the difference, and so the allergy, it creates like an immune response, like an autoimmune response that's not good, and it can have like serious consequences. Um, a mild allergy or like an intolerance is what I have, and that's where it causes like digestive issues because your body doesn't have what it needs in order to like break down and process the food efficiently. So basically, it's like lactose intolerance. You're not going to die from having milk, but you're probably going to get bubble guts and it's not going to be fun. So yeah, that's what's going on now. So if you've had those issues all your life and you do have like a gastroenterologist or something that you can go see, um, then maybe you should, if everything else has been eliminated, because I had the colonoscopy and they did tests and everything on stool samples and all that. If everything else has been eliminated and there's no specific reason why you're like permanently bloated and having stomach issues, then maybe get like a food allergy test. However, get one from an actual doctor. Don't get the online ones because the online ones have been like debunked. Um, they give a lot of false readings and all this other kind of stuff. So I've watched some videos on that, which is why I was like, maybe this test is inaccurate too, because these ones have been kind of debunked as like, not all that accurate. And no, mine was accurate because I'm feeling it. Oh man. And then I thought back to the one of the times that I had a lot of bananas because I made like my own homemade banana popsicle type stuff because I had so much smoothie left over. I was so sick after that smoothie and I couldn't even like look at banana for like a month. Um and I just thought I'd like had too much or something. No, no, I just have an intolerance to it. Um which gives me the digestive issue. Like it hurts. It feels like my stomach is being squeezed. It's like an advice. It's like period cramps is what's going on in my stomach right now. My period's ending, so it's not that. This should be my last day on my period. But anyway, yeah, it feels like a steady stomach cramp. Just so yeah. At least now I know what the perpetrators are, and I commonly eat them. So, I mean that could make a big difference with the bloating and stomach issues, taking those out of my diet. It just sucks that they're in so many things. Not the banana one. The banana one, other than the fact that I really like banana flavor, other than that, it's not going to be a hard one to eliminate from my diet. But like tomato, there's tomato paste in things that you wouldn't think there's tomato in. Like I went and checked the barbecue bottles because I was curious. They both had tomato paste. Um, so, and then eggs. The good thing about eggs is that because it is a very known allergen, like nuts, um, companies have to label it without using like a different name for it. They have to actually put eggs, not like one of the chemicals that's within the egg. The tomato is not a super common allergy, so that one I have to like look up what all of the other scientific names are for things that are in tomatoes and check my labels. But yeah, it sucks, but it could be a lot worse. At least they're mild, so I don't think I have to worry as much about cross contamination. It's literally just if I happen to eat the food, I'm going to have stomach issues. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for knowing what those are. It just sucks that I'm having to eliminate, um, like eggs is in so many things. So it's like all baking products. So if I want to have a sweet treat now, like a baked product, I need to bake it myself with an egg alternative like applesauce. Um, yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. But it does suck. Eggs have been such a staple with trying to stay low calorie and getting in the protein. So now I can't use that, and I'm like, what do I do for breakfast? Because all I can think about is like oatmeal and cereal, and I'm like, that doesn't sound the best nutritionally. So I'm like, what can I do? Yeah, I can do my waffle and I can do my berries, but what do I put with it so that it's not just like carbs? That's not an egg. So just like, oh, are any of y'all have a like intolerance or an allergy to any of these items? Like, my goodness. Um, yeah, and then I was watching some videos and stuff because I was like, how common are these? And they're not common altogether, um, but they are common like separately allergens, I guess. But one of the videos was about Ariana Grande, and she is also has an intolerance to tomatoes and bananas. So I thought that was interesting. I'm like, oh my goodness. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna be in the bathroom within the next hour, hurting. But I did finish editing another video. So that one's got about 20 more minutes for it to be done, and then I will upload it. I'm not going to upload today's tonight because I want to get some sleep, and it's already 9:15 almost. So I need to get into bed soon so that I can go to the gym in the morning. But yeah, the allergen test, how they did mine was they did a blood test. And then I don't know what all processes they did with it after that, but clearly it was accurate because this is not psychosomatic at this point. Like, I am feeling it and regretting my choices. But I mean, I got the last hurrah. I got my favorite, literally my favorite cookie is Snickerdoodle, and I ate two of those. And my favorite thing with bananas is banana nut bread or like a banana milkshake. Um, yeah. Banana pudding. I love banana pudding. It's like my favorite dessert. Favorite dessert. But yeah, last time I did have it 30 minutes later, because I had quite a bit of it, and it was like actual banana. It wasn't cooked banana, which is what I think made it a little bit longer, is that the eggs and there wasn't, eggs. There's not a lot of amount in the individual cookie. Um, but yeah, the banana pudding that I had when we went to the Asian buffet, like half an hour later, out of nowhere, just like instantly snap of your finger, I was in pain. And so, luckily, my sister's boyfriend was with me, and he was having stomach issues, so he went into the gas station and got some Pepto. So then I got to use Pepto, because then mine started messing up. So then he gave me some Pepto too, and then it was fine. And I thought maybe it was the shrimp, because that was like the second time after I'd had some shrimp, that I'd had issues. But nope, it was the banana bread. It was the banana bread. Oh, not banana bread, banana pudding. Anyway, so yeah, that means I need to go through all my food, look at all the labels tomorrow, make sure that none of them have it in there, and then, like, actually avoid those items from now on. No more eggnog. No more eggnog. I got the lactose-free eggnog, but it's the eggs that are the problem, not the milk. Oh, man. I really thought milk and wheat were the issue. Nope. Nope. Eggs, banana, tomato. Alright, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I might take vitamins if I haven't taken them yet. I can't remember if I did or not. I'll have to look at my log. But that would be the only thing that would change. And y'all see the log at the end of my video, so you'll see what happens there. But yeah, that's it for today. Are you surprised by which foods I'm not going to be able to eat anymore? I am. I'm very surprised. Alright, see y'all in the next video.